But as I look to the west, I am seeing Earth shine.
Oh, really?
Wait,
Yes.
Tim, can you repeat that here in about a second?
Yeah. But as I look to the west, I am seeing Earth shine.
Oh, really?
Wait,
Yes.
Tim, can you repeat that here in about a second?
Yeah. Okay, are we live?
Now we're live. I wanted you to say that live because
Well, but I just heard the recorded. So do you want me to do that now?
I had the sound up, so it recorded us. It recorded our delayed live thing.
Again, do I need to do it again?
No, you're all good. But I have a question for you.
So we're good. Yes.
Tell me when we're live.
We're live, Jay. It's an awkward start, but we made it.
All right.
It's the thing, it just starts. It just starts it's the thing. That other one we used, it had the countdown, right? And then it was ready, and then we would click live. But with Zoom, it's kind of we're live. Hey,
hello everybody. Welcome to Every Rush Song.
And Monkey Sensing. I am so sorry that I have difficulty with words. Monkey Sensing Sensei is back, joining us again.
Yes.
So my question is this.
Yes.
Cygnus X-1, Book 2. Can we just call it Hemispheres? Can we just say Hemispheres, and you'll know whether we're referring to the album or to the song? Thoughts? General observations?
Well, geez, I wish we could reach out to him today, but unfortunately he did pass. But I'm thinking Neil named it that for a reason. Okay. And would probably want you to call it by the name he gave it. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it too many words? Do you not have enough time to say, hey, man, I was listening to Cygnus X-1 Book 2, Hemispheres, the other day.
Tim, I love you. But I don't know. To me, it sounds a little pretentious, just insisting on calling it that weird, long name versus just saying, the song Hemispheres.
So if
the
I
song
say,
that's about hemispheres. Yeah.
I was listening to Hemispheres the other day. Oh, really? What were you listening to? Circumstances, trees? No, I was listening to Hemispheres.
Oh, right. The song. I understand completely. That was very simple. Thank you for not extending out that very long name.
Yeah, but I mean, so if you're going to call this Hemispheres, this song Hemispheres, then Book 1, Part 1, would you just call it The Voyage?
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Because it does say on the album, Cygnus X-1, Book 2, Hemispheres.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a botanist, but I think that
underrated.
I kind of lean towards where Tim is going. I mean, I don't think it's pretentious. I mean, if that's what he wanted to call it, by God, that's what it's called.
And who are you, Shane, to want to change things?
It's what they did to change. It's what all the fans did to Lucas. Look what happened. Sold it, and now what? We've got Lucas the Mandalorian.
You know what? I'm going to stop calling Tom Sawyer because nobody reads books anymore. Nobody knows what you're talking about. It is now called Modern Day Warrior. Yes, it's a little longer, but because Modern Day Warrior just sounds kick ass.
It's true. It does. Like Carrie Von Erich.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
Well, why don't you could just call it the song named after that Mark Twain novel that's the first track on the greatest album ever recorded. You could call it that instead of Tom Sawyer.
That's actually a really good title.
I know, right? I'm writing that down.
Yeah. Man, I have to say, Tim, right now you look like a shadow figure with glasses.
It is
looks
awesome,
like a Dementor.
Right.
Expecto Patrono.
Oh, look, I went away.
Hey,
if I could wave my magic wand, I would expectro that Patronum right there.
Oh, hey, by the way, I was telling you guys earlier this I'm trying this beer from Martin House, Daybreak. It's a 4-grain breakfast beer. And I have to say, as I said earlier, which is funnier the first time, it doesn't really taste like breakfast, but it is a 34 at night. So,
Well, you know
maybe I'm
what?
just tricking around.
Well, I was going to say these released in the morning, but this one's alive. So it's releasing right now. So never mind.
Hang on a second, guys. I'm getting a phone call.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, while you're talking on the phone, tell them I'm not here, by the way.
Yeah. Neither
Monkey
am I.
Sensing Sensei. Oh, I said it. Said Neil
I'm
said
sorry, I
himself.
can't help it. He's going to continue to say things like that.
And
We've tried. He won't listen to us.
Yeah,
He's
but-
out of control.
Yes. And then
All
I
right.
think that probably
All right, I'll tell
when
him.
he analyzes.
Hey, Shane, that was the boss. He said you're wrong. Keep
Oh.
calling it Cygnus X-1 Book 2 Hemispheres.
who's the
he
boss?
got a call from Neil Peart from heaven,
I was going to say
right? Was it from heaven or some other hemisphere?
No, that was Ray
some other
Daniels.
hemispheres.
Oh,
Ray Daniels, Russia's manager.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Neil himself, in Beyond the Lighted Stage, said he never intended the lyrics to be pretentious. I don't think the lyrics are pretentious at all. In fact, I wish we'd
No.
gone farther into the lyrics. Okay, well, you know what? This is our short little video on. Can't
Well,
we just call it Hemispheres?
Before we end it, I would
Oh,
just want to.
yes.
I want to. And Shane. I mean, Tim and I are kind of in agreement. Do you still feel like it should just be called Hemispheres? It doesn't matter because it's your opinion. If that's the way you feel about it, I mean, you're as the head office said, you're wrong. But how do you feel about it?
I think we should be able to call it Hemispheres, but I do see the it's not consistent because I want to call Cygnus X-1 Book 1 Cygnus X-1
Yeah.
because
Well,
it's
if
about
you're
Cygnus
just
X-1. It's
discussing
about
it-
the black hole.
If you're just discussing the song, I mean, to keep it short, you could say, okay, well, part 2, Hemispheres, and then part 1, the voyage. If you want to just keep it short, because it's kind of a tongue twister to Cygnus X-1 Book 1, the voyage.
Yeah.
Cygnus
Yeah.
1 X-1, Cygnus X-1 Book 2. See, I can't even
I
say
know.
it.
It's
I'm
all like,
totally-
ooh, look how much I know about Rush. I'm the biggest fan there is because I can say the whole
But-
name of the song. I'm really getting it, Tim.
You know what? I enjoy saying the full name of the song.
Say it.
Do you, Tim?
Yes.
Do you really?
I love saying the full name of the song.
Well, there you have it.
I love Lamb.
Ooh, how about Cygnus Part 2?
Ooh.
We call it that.
Yes. All of it. I'm going to call the song by its name. That's
Okay.
all there is to it.
Okay. All right. I have a question for you two.
Like Bono and Edge.
Right.
Yeah. Well, what do they think we should call it?
Well, that's-
They're probably going the song we wish we would have written.
No, there's no
Mm.
way. I mean, I like his songs.
I'm sorry.
I like his
I'm
lyrics.
sorry. Did not mean
There's
to
no
offend
way.
you two fans out there. That was a shot.
I think-
Speaking of which, have you heard their new
unnecessary.
album?
No.
They've gone back and done they've picked pieces there. I mean, there's like 30 something songs on there.
Are we talking
Is
about
it a-
Rush or
and they
you two
redid
on
them.
this
Yeah, it's true.
episode? Just not sure.
Yeah, we
sorry.
can talk,
Every
but I do want to hear about it.
Bono song.
Oh yeah, talk about pretentious. Anyway,
Yeah.
and I'm a huge U2 fan, but there's
Me
a lot of
too.
pretentiousness there.
Yeah. And besides, you know what? Did you hear he's going on tour? He's doing a solo tour. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Who wants to see Bono if Cher's not with him? And so
Right.
On
I
the-
mean,
on the
it'll be
ticket.
a little awkward up there on stage going, "I got you, babe,"
yeah,
and he doesn't have Cher there. Who's he
Exactly.
going to bring out?
exactly.
He should do that just for
Betty
fun.
Morgan. Who that was a made up name. There may
Oh.
be a Betty Morgan out there. I don't know.
Hey Betty, if you're out there, we apologize and we didn't mean that in any way.
Right. No.
No.
We weren't slamming you whatsoever.
Also, shout out to Betty Morgan. Thanks for listening.
Hey,
Yes.
thanks, Betty.
Sorry
Yes.
about Tim.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I had fun. That was
the
great.
title
Great
sounds
idea.
as adventurous as the song Scope. Agreed. I agreed. Wow. Thank you again for joining us, Monkey Sensing Sensei. See, joined us twice. Now I can say the name without pause.
I mean,
All
that's
right.
That's awesome.
Well, if I can figure out how to end this live stream on YouTube, I'm going to end it. And we will see you next time on.
Thank you very kindly, Moscow, Texas.